Hi again, gang. Jeff McAleer here, and today I'm taking a look at Battles of the American Revolution, Volume VIII, Newtown, designed by Chief Joseph Brandt. No, I'm teasing, but that is an image of Chief Joseph Brandt, and that's usually where you'd see the designer's credit, but it's actually hidden up here in the flag. It's actually designed by Mark S. Miklos. It's from our pals at GMT Games. Carries a retail price of $65. Take a look at the back here. It's a medium complexity war game, not really suitable for solitaire play, and it is for 2 players. And it's a game mainly focusing on more of the colonists versus Indians during the American Revolution. So let's take a look to see what's in the box. Now, this series has been around for quite some time, and I do know it's immensely popular. So, got the baggies from GMT, as well as the little note from the company, a couple of 10-sided dice, and a deck of opportunity cards, which, from my understanding, there aren't a lot of cards that are utilized in the game, and I do believe that the Colonials get, I think, a card to start off with, and they can purchase more cards, and the Indians can earn cards as well. So I don't think players have a big hand of cards while they're playing. So we'll take a look at these cards in just a sec. So here's the rulebook. And of course, this takes place in the colony of New York. Looks like we're mainly in black and white, and it's going through movement, the Indian rules here, special units. There's a few images in here so far, so it's not completely just text. A historical summary of the Battle of Newtown, orders of battle, some various rules. Now, there's a bonus battle in here as well, Oriskany. So there's some special rules for that scenario also. So going through, looks like we're clocking in probably around 26, 27 pages. Yep, 25 pages of rules. And then a sequence of play for both battles here. So both battles don't play out exactly under the same kind of rules, or so it seems. We've got the player aid card for Newton, or Newtown, and then the player aid card for Oriskany. We've got the map. Looks pretty standard. Hex and counter, although pretty nicely done. And looks like there's some additional historical images that are added in as well. So you've got your turn tracker, and I do apologize that I can't break this out to full size and unfold it. I'm kind of in an area that's space is at a premium, but it's best lighting I can get. So good sized map, and it's dual-sided. So one side is the Battle of Newtown, and the other is the Battle of Oriskany. So we'll move that off to the side. And then we've got the counters. So only one sheet of counters. Pretty nice looking counters though. We'll zoom in a little bit. So not a lot of units on the field. And of course, it's an American Revolution game, so there weren't a whole lot of units when you compare it to other historical wars. So it looks like this side is the Newtown units, and then we have the Oriskany units. And they're dual-sided. And This is the series rulebook. So these are all the rules that come into play as far as all the games that are in the American Revolution series. So the reality is you would probably want to read through this rulebook first and then consult the other book. So all in all, 11 pages of rules and then a breakdown of an extended sequence of play. So let's take a look at these opportunity cards. And looks as if this might be the Native Americans. And these are for Newton. Tactics cards. And we'll pop that down here. It looks like it's possible that these are only utilized in the Newton scenario. So we'll take a closer look here. And it looks like the Native Americans have infiltration, scalps. Oh, yeah, okay, that'll kill morale, that's for sure. War cry. Looks like some historical events. Chaos. Marksman. Local superiority. And then we have the Colonists. So bayonet charge, fife and drums, forced march, artillery. And as I mentioned, each player doesn't have a hand of cards, so it's very possible that each of the players only have maybe one or two of these cards in hand that they're able to play during the battle. Then there's tactics cards, and from my understanding, now I'll be the first to point out, I have not played any of the Great Battles of the American Revolution series prior, but I believe during the battles you're able to utilize different maneuver cards for your units, or for all, your entire army that's on the field. So withdraw, refuse flank, skirmish, so on and so forth. And you'll notice, depending on what card you're playing, will affect modifiers for attacking and defending, and it looks like it's based upon the tactic your opponent is using. So, of course, I'll get into more of that when I provide a review. And of course, you can look forward to a review in the very near future for Newton. So that's what we've got in the box, and I'd like to say thanks for watching. And if you want to learn more about any of the GMT games that we tackle in the video series of what's inside the box, by all means go to gmtgames.com. Once again, this is Jeff McAleer. As I mentioned, thanks for watching. And until next time, be sure to swing over to thegaminggang.com for all the latest in genre, news, and reviews. And until then, have a good one.